from you. So it's our holidays, and I'd love to put items in the show, Bob, that are great for people that are hard to buy for, because I think the easiest thing is to buy a present for someone that you know exactly what they want. If you're about to change the channel because you say, wait, well, I use my phone, why would I need a GPS? Well, we're here to tell you why, and this is so new to QVC. It just got introduced. From Garmin, our #1 QVC brand. We've sold 600,000 Garmins through the years, and this is a featured price of $149.96 and 5 easy payments of $29.99. So I have a little story I'm going to share with you in a couple minutes, but before we get to that, Bob, I think the first thing is, well, I have my phone. Why do I need this? And you've got so many reasons why.
I could give you a dozen reasons why this is so much better than using one's phone for navigation. Just look at the size and the ease of use. We'll go through that in a moment. But one thing, if you'll notice the description of the product, lifetime maps and traffics, meaning once you buy this, you never pay a single penny again for lifetime updates of the maps and all the points of interest. When you're using your phone for navigation, one of the things you're doing, every second that goes by, you're using data. It costs you money. This, you buy it once, that's the only fee you'll ever have to pay. The screen is larger.
But that's really brilliant, because I just think how many times you're close to the end of the month and you start getting those alerts that you are almost at the end of your data for the month, and then you're yelling at the kids, who are you texting? I mean, I never really thought about it until you and I met tonight, that every time I put my charger in and I hit that thing on my iPhone, that I am now paying for that moment.
Indeed.
Once you buy this with lifetime updates, you are never paying for that again. So that in and of itself is the reason to be buying this right now. But there's a lot more options too.
There are a lot more options too. Just the ease of use, the size of the screen, the icons are really big, not those tiny things on your phone. Even the way we mount it, and we'll talk about that, how the mounting is so secure instead of balancing your phone in the ashtray. And as soon as you make a turn, it's
flying off.
It flies away. And as a matter of fact, there are a couple of things that are actually dangerous if you use your phone. You told me a story just recently.
Okay, so this happened yesterday. My daughter's 17, so a fairly new driver, and she was driving to visit her friend. It was kind of on major highways in the city, and I was freaking out a little bit, but I was trying to remain calm. And so I called her because I certainly was not going to text her. And she, of course, has the phone where it's Bluetooth and she can talk. And I called her and she said, "Hi, Mom." I said, "Sweetie, are you?" She, "Mom, I'm using my phone to get there. I need to follow the directions. I have to hang up. Bye." And she hung up. Well, while I was talking, there was a turn or two that she missed hearing because it didn't come through her phone. When Bob walked in tonight, I was like, I had to have a V8, because this is that moment where as a parent, I'm like, I don't want her using that phone anymore.
The perfect anecdote. If you're using if you're using your phone to navigate, if you get a text message or if you get a phone call, it stops being a phone, it stops being a navigator, starts being a phone. Doesn't matter if you're on a straight highway for 2 or 3 hours. It does matter when you're on the Washington, D.C. Beltway, and all of a sudden the navigation disappears because the screen is displaying phone calls and it's being a phone. This is dedicated to be one thing.
Now, you promised me, again, retail value over $204. Our QVC price is $149, so that's $54 back in your pocket. And easy pay, whether you're new to QVC and using 5 for You, or signing up for your first Q card, so you'll get a $20 e-gift card good towards a future purchase, but millions
points of interest. Right, you see, and what this does is showing you not just a place to eat, but you can even find out by cuisine if you have a preference, and so much more. Critical things you need to know. The cool thing about GPS doesn't just tell you where you are, doesn't just tell you how to get there, it tells you everything that's around you.
Do you want to show us a couple?
And I will show you exactly how easy it is, because all this highfalutin technology is no good if you can't use it easily. Turn it on, ask you 2 questions. Do you want to view the map? In other words, do you want to see where you are? Or the other question it will ask you is, where do you want to go? Where to? You can say go home. How comforting is that when you have kids or older drivers in the family? They can touch one button and go home. Enter an address like you would any other type of device. Saved or favorite places. For example, recently found. Here, in fact, here's how easy it is. We'll start from the home screen. Ready? where to, how a place we recently found. How if we go to Jane Lane?
Okay.
Okay, which
Didn't
by the
know
way,
there was
I grew up on Jane Lane.
Did you really?
Right in northeastern Pennsylvania. I hit that button and I hit go. I am now having this calculate turn.
Continue 1/2 mile
And it talks
to
to
the
me.
end of the street, then turn right.
But I'm going to surprise you now with something
Okay.
you may have not seen
So
before.
Bob said he
right?
wasn't going to show me everything.
Nope.
So get ready for a surprise, you guys.
I'm
Here
going to
we
come
go.
around here, and instead of touching, I'm going to say voice command. Okay, voice command.
Say a command.
Find place.
Speak the name of a place.
Back.
Main menu.
Recently found.
Select an entry.
1.
Would you like to begin navigation?
Yes.
Start new route or add as next stop.
At his next stop. And away we go. So now you don't even,
Mile to the end of the street, then turn right.
now we don't even have to touch the screen. If you want to talk about safety
Right.
and convenience
Right.
for your children, for your
everybody,
relatives,
for you.
yourself, now you need not even touch the GPS. Plus, with Bluetooth connectivity, you can do hands-free calling. So if you have a vehicle
Right.
that doesn't have a built-in phone, now you do.
So this just hit home yesterday how great it is. And Garmin, guess what? This is all they do is navigation. They
all
don't
we
make
do.
cars. They don't make toasters. They don't make anything else. They just do this. That's why 600,000 have been ordered at QVC.